TM103 about to drop in September
20th, baby, is on.
So happy that we have a date.
Yeah,
the date is solidified.
Me too. It's in stone, baby. We can't move it.
Can I tell you how much I love Shake Life?
Yeah, you love that record?
First of all, I mean, you know, we all know that the first version of it from Toto or whatever, but I love MC Light, Poor Georgie.
Yeah.
So when you came back with that, with the Shake Life, I love that record. In fact, I'm gonna admit something.
What's that?
That I loved Shake Life more than when Otis came out. Y'all came out in the same week.
What?
And I called my good friend Young Sav up at Def Jam. I said, I just want to let you know, I love Jeezy Shake Life better than the Otis record. I just want to let you know, I love that record.
It's coming from,
So, I just want to ask you, you're going to have a remix come out to it? Like, what's going to happen with that?
Yeah, I'm actually in the process of working on the remix now, so I think y'all going to love it.
Okay, and who's going to be on it?
I can't get it up, but I think you would love it, though.
Really?
If you're talking like that, yeah.
Are you going to use, I'm wondering, any of the Michael Jackson sample in it at all, or no?
No. You know, Mike ain't clearing nothing, even though he gone.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Yeah,
I understand that. So, but you're going to put some other...
Yeah, I'm going to put another artist on it, you know what I mean? Somebody that I happen to fit, that thinks to fit the record, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's going to be big, though. Actually, I was trying to get him on the original version, but it didn't happen fast enough.
Right.
So I'm just going to make it the remix.
Okay. I'm excited to see what happens with it. When can we expect that?
Real soon. I'm going to call you on it, too.
Okay.
I'm going to have to debut it on your show.
I would love that, Jeezy.
Right.
I would love that. We're so happy to have you in CT. You have no idea. Yeah. Okay, so you got The Real Is Back mixtape. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, The Real Is Back. You know, basically what I did was I went in the studio, you know what I mean, at the end of it, and I finished TM103 and The Real Is Back in like 2 days. So I stayed in the studio every night, boom, boom, knocked it out. But The Real Is Back was, you know, basically, you know, the type of music that I'm known for, the type of music that I do. And I was so hyped up on it, I went back in the studio maybe a couple weeks ago and recorded The Real Is Back 2. You know what I mean? So I'm going to drop that right before the album. Okay. So you got to be looking out for that. And I think it's harder than one.
I'm wondering, why did you decide to drop a mixtape now? Is it because you have so many extra records left over that you're not going to use for TM103? Or?
No. By the way, none of these records were for TM103, but it's like, you know, that's how I got in the game. You know what I mean? Grinding hard. It's hustling music. I'm a hustler, so I feel like you got to get in there and spar. You got to hustle. You got to put music in the street. It's got to be out there. People got to know you're coming. When I came out with TM101, you know, I had Streets Watching, Trap or Die, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was a frenzy. So I'm going to create that frenzy all over again.
But don't you think the single alone is creating a frenzy? Don't you think the fact that we've been waiting for a long time for 103 to come out is creating it was creating a frenzy? Because, you know, believe it or not, we've been waiting for this album.
Yeah. Now, I've been waiting for the album. I'm going to keep it real. Like, it just went, at the time, you know, I had to go live life, man. I was on like 2 big tours. Me, Wayne, Drake, Nicki, you know, I came off that, me, Jay-Z, Trey Songz. So I was just doing a lot of rapper things. You know what I mean?
Making money.
Yeah, but which was cool. But, you know, I get my music from, you know, just the streets and me and living. And I didn't live, you know, I didn't do Jeezy. You know what I mean? I was doing Jeezy, Young Jeezy the rapper, but I wasn't doing Jeezy. So when I went back home, and kind of just, you know, got out and started moving around, you know, it just all came together.
I was under the impression, and maybe I'm completely wrong, and please correct me if I am, that you didn't know what direction to go in when it came to this album.
No, I can't say that. I just wanted it to be special because I promoted it so long. And I felt like if you're going to make somebody wait for something, you know, it's got to be right. It's like, you know, being the freshest dude in the club and you come in at, you know, 2:45 and the club closes at 3 o'clock, but if you're the freshest dude in there, you just killed everybody, so it don't matter.
Right. And
that's how I felt like it had to be. It had to be what 103 was supposed to be. It's my 4th album, so I had to show the growth quite naturally. And everybody know I ain't standing on the corner no more, so I ain't even want to go that route. You know, I had to go kind of worldly. The world is my trap now. You feel me?
Do you ever worry, too, in your rhymes? Like, you know, I mean, I love listening to you because, I don't know, you really clue me in with selling drugs. You know, I don't really, you know, I've never done it. So I wonder, do you ever worry about talking about all those things in your rhymes?
No, because, you know, I feel like this. You know, they got me here. I ain't dead, you know, in the box yet. So, you know, that's how, at the end of the day, I just feel like that's how I got into the game. So to change at this point because you're concerned with those things, I don't think that's keeping it all the way real.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and when I say real, I mean keeping it real with yourself. I don't think you can get to a certain point and just, you know, just change everything you do because people are listening now.
There's a lot of rappers out there though that claim that they've done all these things in the streets and they haven't. So what do you think about those rappers?
I mean, you know, I think it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I can't knock that. You know, rap's been based on entertainment. Everybody been talking about killing people for years. You know, that's what it was about when I was coming up. I'd kill this, I'm kill that. And we quite sure you can look on their sheets, discoveries or what have you, or whatever, and find out that they ain't really kill nobody in real life.
Right.
But they might kill somebody every bar and every song, you know what I mean? But it's entertainment. But with me, it's real.
Jadakiss one time told me that a lot of rappers lie.
Of course. I mean, but you know, why wouldn't you? If you're a rapper, I'm not a rapper, so I can't even get into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do watch what I say at some point.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be sitting somewhere looking crazy. You know what I mean?
So you have Corporate Thugs Entertainment.
It's CTE World now.
So you have Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs, Lil Lodi, Slick Puller, 211. I mean, the list goes on.
So are you looking for artists?
Of course, every day, all day.
Now, who are you looking at as far as an example of a person that's been able to make their artist blow when you're running your label day to day?
You know, definitely what Cash Money, Young Money did. They created a whole nother, you know, just to see, me personally, just to see where Baby them came from when they had the Hot Boys, and I remember their whole grind, to see them still, you know, relevant in this world today.
And they're so incredibly rich at this point.
And at this point, but you got to understand they came from New Orleans, but they understood the game. You got to grow. And they kind of reached out and did, you know, different types of music. You got different types of artists, so you got to respect that. Same as Jeezy, Rockefeller. You know, he just kind of took it to another level. It's like, you look at Kanye and you're like, damn, you know, he's just as big as Jay.
Right.
But that was his artist at some point, and a producer at another.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just about making those right decisions. But, you know, it takes a real artist to see real talent, though. I tell you that now. Right. Some of us try to sign our homeboys all the way to the top, and it just might not work like that. Because I might love everything you say, but I can't make the world love it.
What makes an artist appealing to you?
If they about their issue. I'm a pretty good judge of character, so if you're around somebody, you know what I'm saying, you know, 20 minutes and they don't seem to be what they're saying in their raps, then I don't think that's something you want to do. Because, you know, everybody can get in the mirror and throw a chain and a hat on.
How did you feel bringing Jay-Z and Kanye on stage?
For the show?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I just wanted to really show New York how connected they down south partner was, man. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I wanted to make a little history. You know what I mean? It's crazy because it went so well. You know what I mean? Everybody from the Locks came out. You know what I mean? The Bun B flew all the way in from Houston. Fab came back from Miami. You know, Jay came through. Kanye came through. It was just crazy.
Everybody just showed their support.
Oh, man, it was crazy. It was one, I ain't gonna even front. That was like one of the times I was like, man.
That was like a huge ordeal.
Yeah. You know, and at the same time, I just wanted to show people how powerful music is. You know what I mean? And we still got it. You feel me?
I just have one last question for you.
Okay, cool.
How does it feel to drive a $192,000 Ferrari? Because I'll never know.
Oh, man, I mean, it's cool. I mean, being the fact that I had some $500,000, $600,000 Lamborghinis, I mean, it's all right. It's a weekend car. I drive on Thursday or something. You know what I mean?
I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
Are you afraid you're going to hit anything? Or are you nervous about parking next to another car?
I'm going to tell you a true story. I got pulled over the other day. You know what I'm saying? On my way somewhere, the police was acting real extra.
I saw that on TMZ.
Yeah. So he asked me like, you know, why you got to drive a car like this? You know what I mean? Why you got to? I'm like, yo, man.
Why not?
The same reason you drive that punk ass police car, because that's what you represent.
Right.
I represent the struggle. So when people see me in things like that, they know what they can strive for. You know what I mean? That's how. When I was growing up on my block, the hustler that had a Cadillac, that's the dude I love.
Right.
I wanted to be like him.
Everybody, you know, but everybody wants to be like, you know.
Yeah, but I took that motivation to take me to where I'm at right now. If it wasn't for the dude that was on my block in that Cadillac with them 30s and Vogues on it, with the dice in the rearview mirror, I wouldn't be here now. You know what I'm saying? Because I love everything he stood for, and I watched him, and I didn't make none of the mistakes he made. And look at me now.
Look at you now. And TM103 will be in stores September 20th.
Let's get it.
Well, congratulations.
Appreciate it, baby.
You better call me when that Shake Life remix comes out.
I'm gonna hit you though. I'm gonna have Sam send it to you first. You gotta, you gotta drop 100 bombs on it. You gotta play it 300 times.
Oh, we got you.
I'm saying no more.
No, we'll bring it back for the whole hour. You know me. I like that song. I love it.
That's right. There it is. Then I got you.
All right, it's at 937.
Yeah.